Breaking. United's academy stars at risk? The full story behind MAINOO and Garnacho's situation. Hey United fans! Today we're diving into some concerning news that's shaking the foundations of Old Trafford. Let's break down this complex situation and what it means for our beloved club. The glory days remember that magical FA Cup final in May 2024? MAINOO and Garnacho, our academy jewels, led us to victory over City with those unforgettable goals. Felt like the start of something special, didn't it? Two FA Youth Cup winners becoming FA Cup heroes, the perfect United story. The current reality, but things have changed dramatically. We're sitting 13th in the Premier League. European football looks unlikely next season. Financial pressures are mounting. Ruben Amorim replaced Ten Hag after a difficult start. The shocking news, according to The Athletic, United can't rule out selling either MAINOO or Garnacho. Here's the breakdown. MAINOO's situation. Chelsea showing interest. Contract negotiations ongoing. Club hopes he'll sign new deal. Currently valued as pure profit due to academy status. Garnacho's challenge. Hasn't started since early December. Struggling to fit Amorim's system. Could be sold to fund players who fit the manager's style. Future might depend on second half of season performance. The financial mess. Why is this happening? It's not simple. Years of Glazer ownership left financial problems. Huge debt needs managing. PSR, financial fair play, restrictions. Difficulty selling higher paid players like Rashford. The big difference. Think about how things have changed. Under Sir Alex, we kept our class of 92 stars until he decided it was time. Now, financial rules mean we can't just say not for sale anymore. Looking ahead, what can we expect? MAINOO likely to stay if contract talks succeed. Garnacho's future depends on his form under Amorim. Summer could be decisive for both players. Club needs to balance finances with sporting ambition. What do you think? Should United risk selling either player? Could this be the end of our youth-first approach? How can the club balance finances and tradition? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more United updates. Kobbie Mainoo's Man United future hangs in balance. Complete story revealed. Hey United fans! Today we're diving into a massive story that's shaking up Old Trafford. Our academy jewel Kobbie Mainoo's future at Manchester United isn't as secure as we thought. And there's a lot to unpack here. Let's break down everything we know so far. The contract situation. Remember when we all celebrated MAINOO signing his deal in February 2023? Well, things have changed dramatically since then. The 19-year-old star has transformed from a promising youngster into a key player for both United and England, even starting in the Euro 2024 final. Now, despite having a contract until 2027, there's serious talk about his future. According to recent reports, MAINOO and his team aren't happy with United's initial contract offer. The young midfielder is looking for around £200,000 per week, a huge jump that reflects his incredible rise in football. But here's where it gets complicated. The financial puzzle. Manchester United are in a tight spot with the Premier League's profitability and sustainability rules, PSR. To make things work, they're looking at some tough decisions. 1. Case Moreau, currently on £375,000 per week. 2. Marcus Rashford, on £315,000 per week. 3. Antony, earning £200,000 per week. These three players might need to leave before United can offer MAINOO what he wants. Speaking of Rashford, his representatives are already in Italy talking with AC Milan. Could this be the first domino to fall? The Chelsea threat. Here's where things get really interesting. Chelsea are watching all of this very closely. They're ready to swoop in if United can't sort out this contract situation. This isn't just another transfer rumor. It's a real concern for United, who've already stated they do not want to drive MAINOO out of the club. Current form and impact. Despite all this drama off the field, MAINOO just put in a fantastic performance at Anfield in the 2-2 draw with Liverpool. However, it's worth noting he's only started 5 games under new head coach Ruben Amorim. Is this limited playing time affecting the negotiations? The bigger picture. This situation reflects something bigger in football. As former United sporting director Dan Ashworth pointed out, the era of one-club players might be over. The game's rules and regulations are changing how clubs manage their talents. What's at stake? Think about it, we're not just talking about losing a player here. MAINOO represents a successful academy graduate, a local lad from Stockport, a future England star, a potential United captain. Questions for United fans. 1. Should United do whatever it takes to keep MAINOO? 2. Is £200,000 per week too much for a 19-year-old, even one as talented as MAINOO? 3. If we had to sell one of Casemiro, Rashford, or Antony to keep MAINOO, who should it be? Looking ahead, United face some crucial decisions in the coming weeks. With the January transfer window open, things could move quickly. The club needs to balance their financial restrictions with keeping their best young talent. Breaking news. Man United's January transfer drama? Rashford to Milan and ZIRKZEE exit? Hey United fans! We've got some massive transfer updates that are heating up the January window. Let's break down all the latest news that's making waves across Europe. Rashford to Milan. The big story: things are moving fast with Marcus Rashford's situation. According to trusted journalist Fabrizio Romano, Rashford's representatives landed in Italy on Tuesday for serious talks with AC Milan. But here's where it gets interesting. They're not just talking to Milan. Borussia Dortmund and other European clubs are also in the mix. Why is this happening? Well, Rashford hasn't played for United since being left out of the Manchester Derby squad last month under new boss Ruben Amorim. The most likely outcome? A loan deal to get him back playing regular football. Milan's game plan, according to Gianluca Di Marzio. Milan have made their first concrete offer for Rashford. They want an initial loan deal, option to buy in summer. Manager Sergio Conceição is particularly interested in Rashford's dribbling ability. They believe he can add unpredictability to their attack. The ZIRKZEE situation, but wait, there's more. Joshua ZIRKZEE's United career might be coming to an early end. Here's what we know. Juventus have agreed personal terms with ZIRKZEE. United prefer a permanent sale or loan with obligation to buy. Juventus are struggling with financial constraints. The deal might depend on Dusan Vlahovic's future at Juventus. The big picture: United are in an interesting position. Financial fair play rules are affecting their transfer plans. New manager Ruben Amorim needs to reshape the squad. Some summer signings haven't worked out as planned. The club needs to create room for new reinforcements. Key questions to consider. 1. Should United let Rashford leave on loan or hold out for a permanent deal? 2. Is it too early to give up on ZIRKZEE? 3. How will these potential exits affect United's own transfer plans? What's your take? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Should United let these players go? Who should they target as replacements? Let's discuss. Remember to hit subscribe and turn on notifications to stay updated with all the latest United transfer news. Want to know more about any of these potential deals? Let me know in the comments section below. Randal Kolo Muani has already issued verdict on Tottenham and Manchester United transfer interest. The Paris Saint-Germain striker is a target for the Premier League pair. Randal Kolo Muani has already confirmed his dream of playing in the Premier League amid interest from Tottenham and Manchester United. The Paris Saint-Germain striker is a key target during the January transfer window after reportedly being made available on loan, just 18 months after a £72 million move to the French capital. Both Spurs and United are interested in a short-term deal, along with Italian heavyweights Juventus. And it appears to English rivals have the upper hand on their European counterparts, according to Kolo Muani himself. London Standard. Speaking to Canal Football Club in 2023 before his move from Eintracht Frankfurt to PSG, he said, "It's flattering that PSG are interested in you, like all the other big clubs. It's not just because you come from the Parisian region and grow up there that you should automatically play for PSG. Honestly, who doesn't dream of playing in the Premier League? It's one of the best leagues that exists. You dream about it. These are childhood dreams. But I'm not searching for the perfect club or the best club in the world. I'm really looking for the club that will give me the chance to be able to express myself, to earn game time, and most importantly allow me to grow